Alright, loners, man. Back at it with Dokkan, wondering what in the world we got cooking on global. It seems like a whole lot of nothing, if I'm honest, but as you can see, we already got the boys pulled up here, both Hirudegarn and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I believe this should be the slot for global here. Um, remind me if I'm wrong, but I think that last year global got Yamcha around this time. I could be completely off. I am terrible with time, y'all, but let's just get into it in case some of y'all are hurting after Vegeta and you're thinking maybe a little bounce back Super Saiyan 3 Goku will fix me up. So Goku leads movie heroes, final trump card, Super Saiyan 3 and Kamehameha. I would say that this okay, so this is a fine leader skill. It's pretty good. A lot of characters on both of these are desirable. Some characters on Super Saiyan Kamehameha rather that are pretty desirable. But for the most part, you're looking to use this guy as a fill-in for the moment for the Super Vegito that is on JP. They both occupy the strength slot. They both occupy calling out boss supers. One thing you can do with this character, if you have not been watching showcases, if you only follow JP, is you can pop this character's transformation, see if there's a super. If there isn't, you simply relaunch the app. You're on global, so it should load faster than it's on JP, way less annoying. Go back into the event. You know there's not a super. If there is, you put him in front of it. Boom. He greatly raises attack and raises defense for one turn. Key 3, attack and defense 200%. Medium chance of performing a critical hit. High chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack. Plus an additional 150% of both stats from performing a super attack. Plus an additional 159% of both stats, and a chance of performing a critical hit, and chance of evading enemies' attack 20% as the second or third attack in a turn. For the most part, I just see people float this guy, but he's well and truly could also go in the second slot. You really don't want to put him in the first unless he's in a standby or you are desperate. If you got to put this guy in first, either you're just looking to dodge one attack or you're feeling a little loose that day. Can be activated when HP is 70% or less from the third turn or from the sixth turn. Sixth turn is very good for the JP content that's out right now. I don't know about y'all. I don't see Super Saiyan 3 Goku going away too soon. I think if you pulled this character down the road, maybe in a few banners, you'd still be happy to see him. He is a dodge character after all who provides a scouter. Go to standby mode. Unable to attack except when finish attack is activated. 333% of both stats plus an additional 159% for one turn. Great chance of evading enemies' attack. And if HP is 59% or less, chance of evading enemies' attack 20%. Foresees enemies' super attacks, all allies supported by 3 key 59% defense. Plus an additional 333% attack and evades enemies' attack when finish effect is activated. Finish effect is going to be the Dragon Fist, y'all. It looks alright. This is definitely one of those times where you can see that Dokkan was saving it for the anniversary. And if you've had any of it spoiled, if you've seen any of the content from the anniversary, you know that I mean, Hirudegarn looks good, but you can tell this Goku got the back end of that treatment because it's finicky. It's finicky on both sides. So, would I pull? Would I not pull? If there are discounts, which, I mean, Global gets a lot of those, maybe you could do those if you are a low spending player, if you are a ticket buyer. Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku will make your account better. I don't think there's any doubting that. He will make your account better, even if marginally. I don't think he's going anywhere, but is he a must-have unit? I would say no. TURs are not very strong right now, even on JP. This is still an issue they are dealing with. If you pulled this bad boy right here, our GOAT, you really don't need other TORs that aren't easy A. But am I going to tell you not to pull on Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Yeah, I think I am. I wouldn't. I would not. I would save your stones if you are free to play. Then we got Big Daddy Hirudegarn here, Mr. Seller himself. He's leading movie bosses, resurrected warriors. Oof, is what I'd say to that. Legendary existence and transformation boost. Transformation boost pretty good, but will be basically replaced by Broly once the ninth comes around. I would not say that you're running this guy as your team leader, especially not on global right now. I mean, you could run this guy as team lead on global and have some fun with some villain teams, but it's just so outdated by the time we get there. By the time we get to ninth, this is going to be outdated. This is just going to be a leader skill you don't look at, and you really don't want two of these guys buzzing around. Once the 9th anniversary content gets here. Raise defense and cause immense damage to enemy. Activates the entrance animation upon the character's entry. He gets 3 key, 100% attacking defense, high chance of performing a critical hit for 5 turns. 200% attacking defense, additional 100% when attacking, a great chance of evading enemy attacks. That's really good. Also, an attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack within the same turn after evading an attack, plus an additional 10% def with each attack evaded up to 50%. And once you are in turn 3, below 70%, you can transform. Same as the Goku standby, or 6th turn, which again, much harder to get in current global meta. Flipping over to the Big Daddy himself, though. Hirudegarn perfect form. Greatly raised attack for 1 turn. Also, I should say that this guy is stacking defense. I don't know how much this matters. If I'm being the most honest, sometimes people will be like, Hirudegarn stacks defense, so even if he doesn't dodge all the time, he'll dodge sometimes and he'll get hit. The 9th anniversary bosses blow this guy away. But yeah, greatly raising attack in his 2nd form. This form does do pretty good damage, but I've seen it fumble against some of the 9th content unless he crits. But key 3%, attack defense 250%, additional 150% when attacking, plus an additional 100% attacking defense and high chance of performing a critical hit as the first attacker. You want to put him slot 1. There's an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, great chance of evading enemy's first attack, or not, evading enemy's attack. Launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack in the same turn after evading an attack, plus an additional chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, and chance of performing a critical hit 10% within the same turn with each attack evaded. And here comes the money shot right here. Evades enemy's attack upon entering next turn every time the character evades 3 attacks in battle. That means this man can go UI Goku mode. So long as he evades 3 attacks, his next acting turn, he will go Mr. Goku mode. And would I suggest this guy? Boys, if you're a villain lover, this guy is probably the best villain on any given villain team on global currently. Oh wait, no, Vegeta's Extreme. This guy's probably the 2nd best villain on a lot of teams on global. I don't think you can squeeze the Masu onto many teams with Vegeta, but I don't know, man. Pulling for villains is such a shoot, but I do have a conspiracy theory that we're coming up on the age of villains. I don't know, call me an optimist, call me a coper, but I think we're getting some villains very soon. Either way, I would not pull for either of them boys. I would stay out. Peace.